Here are 15 surprising and sad stories of celebrities and famous individuals who met their untimely demise at the hands, or rather, the jaws and claws of animals. From unpredictable attacks to bites from pets, these incidents were tragic and unexpected. Alan Campbell. Alan Campbell, a zookeeper and elephant trainer, tragically passed away at the early age of 37. He was fatally crushed by a performing elephant named Tyke.
And behind the curtain, where all the performers come out from, the elephant let out this loud scream. We thought it was a dummy because it had like a person dressed in a white cream colored was kind of being thrown around and smashed, and we wasn't sure if that was part of the act or something.
Who went into a rampage allegedly due to previous abuse. Campbell was born in Jacksonville, Florida in 1956 and died in Honolulu, Hawaii in 1994. The specific details of his burial remain unknown at present. Jean Batten. Jean Batten, known as the Greta Garbo of the skies for her glamorous and beautiful persona, passed away at 73 years old due to complications from a dog bite. Similar to Amelia Earhart, she was an internationally renowned aviator, born in Rotorua, New Zealand in 1909. After her death in Palma de Mallorca, Spain in 1982, she was laid to rest in the De Palma de Mallorca Cemetery. Jeffrey Brazier. Jeffrey Brazier, a young individual of 26, met a tragic fate as he became another victim of shark attacks during recreational and sporting activities in the ocean. While snorkeling near Perth, Australia, Brazier was fatally attacked by a shark, and unfortunately, his body was never found. Joseph Zelinski. Joseph Zelinski, a renowned herpetologist, author, and expert on venomous snakes, passed away at 38 years old after being bitten by a venomous snake. Born in New York City in 1962, he tragically lost his life in a remote region of Myanmar in 2001. The specific details of his burial remain undisclosed at this time. Zelinski's life and work are chronicled in the 2008 biography titled The Snake Charmer. Don Brancho. Don Brancho, an animal trainer and artist at SeaWorld in Orlando, Florida, tragically lost her life at the age of 40 when she was killed by an orca whale.
A Somersworth family watched in horror yesterday as a killer whale at Florida's SeaWorld attacked and killed its trainer. Well, the shows have now been suspended indefinitely in both Orlando and in San Diego. As Kriya Sakakini explains, what was meant to be a birthday celebration for this New Hampshire family turned into a traumatic trip.
Born in 1969 in Cedar Lake, Indiana, she passed away in Orlando, Florida in 2010 and was laid to rest in Holy Sepulchre Cemetery in Alsip, Illinois. Brancho's family remembers her as someone who had a deep passion for animals, and tragically, she died while engaging in the work she loved. Reverend George Went Hensley. Reverend George Went Hensley, a Pentecostal minister and snake handler, passed away at the age of 74 from a snake bite. Firm in his belief that the New Testament mandated Christians to handle venomous snakes, Hensley was born in Scott County, Virginia in 1881 and died in Alpha, Florida in 1955. He rests in peace at Mount Olive Cemetery in Alpha, Florida. Grace Wiley. Grace Wiley, a world-renowned herpetologist, passed away at the age of 65 due to a cobra snake bite. Born in Nutt, Kansas in 1883, she died in Long Beach, California in 1948. She was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Long Beach. According to a newspaper article, at the time of her death, she expressed a preference for dying from a snake bite over any other cause. Azaria Chamberlain. Azaria Chamberlain, a 2-month-old baby, tragically lost her life to wild dingoes while her family was on a camping trip in the renowned Uluru or Ayers Rock area of the Australian outback. Despite her body never being found, items of her clothing were discovered in a nearby dingo den, supporting the belief that she was taken by the wild animals. Sadly, the media and the public doubted her parents' account and accused her mother, Lindy Chamberlain, of murdering Azaria and concealing her body.
Well, let me ask you face to face what every Australian would ask you. Did you kill Azaria?
No way. I love that little girl.
Lindy Chamberlain endured 3 years in prison before eventually being acquitted. This infamous case has inspired several books and movies, with Meryl Streep earning an Oscar for her portrayal of Lindy Chamberlain in the 1988 film A Cry in the Dark. Azaria Chamberlain was born on June 11, 1980, in Mount Isla, Australia, and tragically passed away on August 17, 1980, at Ayers Rock in Australia. Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin, widely recognized as the crocodile hunter, tragically passed away at the age of 44 when he was pierced in the chest and neck by a stingray barb while filming a documentary in the ocean. The beloved Australian TV presenter, born in Ferntree Gully, Australia in 1962, met his untimely death in Port Douglas, Australia in 2006.
Australian crocodile hunter Steve Irwin has died during a diving expedition near Port Douglas in Australia.
He was laid to rest at his home and zoo in Beerwah, Australia. Dr. Richard Root. Dr. Richard Root, a prominent American epidemiologist, met a tragic end at the age of 68 during a wildlife tour in the Limpopo River in South Africa. While riding a canoe, he was attacked and fatally pulled out of the canoe by a 13-foot alligator. Born in New York City in 1937, Dr. Root passed away in Kaligalda, Botswana in 2006. Information about his burial remains undisclosed at this time. Diane Whipple. Diane Whipple, a member of the USA Women's Lacrosse World Cup team, tragically lost her life at the age of 33 when she was fatally attacked by two dogs owned by her neighbors. Born in Princeton, New Jersey in 1967, she passed away in San Francisco, California in 2001. She was laid to rest in Crome Cemetery, located in Crome, California. Taylor Mitchell. Taylor Mitchell, a talented folk and country singer-songwriter, tragically lost her life at the age of 19 when she was attacked by coyotes while walking alone in the woods.
A Toronto folk singer is dead after she was attacked by a pair of coyotes. The CTV's John Musselman reports she was hiking in the Maritimes when it happened.
Born in 1990 in Toronto, Canada, Mitchell's untimely death occurred in 2009 in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. She had already made a mark in her music career and was even nominated for a 2009 Canadian Folk Music Award as a Young Performer of the Year. Timothy Treadwell. Timothy Treadwell, an environmentalist and bear enthusiast, met a tragic end at 46 when he was fatally attacked by a bear. Born in Long Island City, New York in 1957, he passed away in Kodiak, Alaska in 2003. Following his death, Treadwell was cremated and his ashes were scattered. Known for his work studying bears in the wild and co-authoring the book Among Grizzlies, Living with Wild Bears in Alaska, his life story was later portrayed in the documentary Grizzly Man. Unfortunately, Treadwell's girlfriend and camera assistant, Amy Huguenard, also lost her life in the same bear attack. At the age of 37, she was cremated, and her ashes were reportedly given to her family. Jack Bonavita. Captain Jack Bonavita, a renowned Hollywood actor, director, screenwriter, and animal trainer, tragically lost his life at 57 years old when he was brutally attacked by a polar bear during a training session. Born in 1865 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he met his untimely demise in 1917 in Los Angeles, California. Bonavita was laid to rest in an unmarked grave at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, located in Hollywood, California. There you have it. Kindly take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.